Hello everyone, in this video we will be talking about route parameters. In our previous video we discussed about how can we define route in Laravel. In this video we will see how can we pass parameters in our route. Let's open our code editor. You can see previously we defined these two routes. One is about, another is contact. Let's open contact in our browser. I will pass the contact in the URL. You can see the contact route is properly working. We can see the contact page text that we are returning from here, right? Now, sometimes we need to pass some sort of parameter in our route, like IDs and other stuff for editing stuff or updating data. So let's suppose I will pass a parameter here, like 12. Suppose it is a ID. Now when I will click enter, that will throw me 404. Why? Because Laravel thinking 12 and the contact, this both is one route, right? We need to tell Laravel that this segment is a dynamic segment and we want to pass parameter in this segment, right? Let's go to our controller. Let's define another route. We know how to define the route. That will be get route. In URI we will say contact, then slash, and as I said, this segment will be dynamic. For this we have to write curly braces. We have to give a placeholder. Let's say I will give it name ID. So if you want to specify any segment as dynamic, you have to do like this. You have to write braces, then you have to add a placeholder in it. Okay, now let's write a closure function. Now as an argument in this function we will add ID. Now let's say we will return that ID. Right? Now if I go to my front end and hit this URL, you can see the error is gone and we can see our ID, because we just take that ID as a argument here in our function and we are returning it, right? Let me zoom it for better view. You can see the ID is visible to us. Now we can pass any kind of parameter here, like let's say the name John. It's showing us the parameters. It is not throwing any kind of error, so our parameter is currently working. And if I go to the code editor again, in here in future we can do like this, like we have now the ID, access of ID. Suppose we have a contact list, and if we want to edit a specific contact, we can pass the ID here. We'll get the ID from this argument and we can just call our model contact, then find ID, then we can just update it. We will learn this sort of stuff in another video. For now we'll learn how can we pass parameter via route in Laravel.